Did Stephen Lang hint at the final battle between Quaritch and Jake? Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And in a recent interview on Fandango All Access, which I will leave a link to the source in the description below, the cast of Avatar, so Sam, Zoe, Sigourney, and Stephen, were talking about The Way of Water, some of the technical feats of the movie, and revealed some interesting tidbits about their character. Now, this may be potential spoilers, as I will talk about what Stephen Lang said and theorize as to what could potentially happen in the fight between Jake and Quaritch. But when Stephen Lang spoke about the room they were sitting in, he stated that at one point him and Sam fought it out with chains.
Actually, we're all sitting where we are right now is stage 27 here, and we did the bulk of our work in this very room.
Oh,
here.
did you really?
Yeah, in fact,
feels like home, yeah.
Bloodstains over there.
I believe that right where we are right now, Sam and I probably fought it out with a chain in our hand at some point, as I recall.
Now, the way he states it, the way he said that they fought it out, is kind of implying that, you know, it's the final battle between two characters fighting it out to the death, fighting it out to see who's the last person standing. And I'm certain they're going to butt heads early on in the movie as well, likely shortly before Jake and Neytiri is forced to leave their home, where we could possibly see Quaritch killing off Mawat. But I do believe in a final battle, in a massive final confrontation between Jake and Quaritch, that it'll be quite an intense and violent scene, possibly fighting on top of a sinking sea dragon, where they will be using chains to not only hit each other, but I do think that at the end of this battle, Jake will use one of the chains, wrap it around Quaritch, either around his neck or his body, where he will eventually fall into the ocean. Now, we know that Jake will be trained how to handle himself in the ocean thanks to the Metkayina, but obviously Quaritch won't have that experience, as he's still learning to manage his new recon body. Thus, I can see a situation where Quaritch falls into the ocean with the chains attached to him as you see it dragging him down to the bottom of the ocean. From Jake's perspective, this could seem like the death of Quaritch, as he assumes that Quaritch dies, and then after Jake leaves, you could see Quaritch, for example, opening his eyes underwater, breaking free from the chain, being severely wounded, and then dragging himself to shores, where the RDA picks up his body. Now, the fact that the RDA essentially created this recon body does mean, or does give me the indication that even though his recon body gets mortally wounded, if they get him back to the headquarters or the medbay or whatever structure they use to create the recoms in time, they could essentially just transfer his memory, his consciousness to a new recon body, maybe a more powerful recon body, where he uses his memories and his experience to become better, to become stronger, to become faster in this new recon body. Akin to what Ultron does in Age of Ultron. This could also potentially set up the third Avatar movie, or the beginning of the third Avatar movie, where Jake thinks that he killed Quaritch, and then Quaritch just comes back stronger, better, faster, and just kills somebody significant right at the opening scene of the movie. But again, that is all just theorizing and speculating. But what do you think about this whole, the fact that Stephen Lang said that him and Sam fought it out with chains? What do you think happens in that scene? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.